very lucky dog. He spent his days running on the beach without a care in the world. But Bernard had a lot to learn about being a good dog. It just seemed he was always trying to cause trouble. Instead of cooperating with Glenn and walking nicely like other dogs, Bernard always ran as fast as he could go. And instead of helping Glenn keep the backyard clean, Bernard was always making a mess. Bernard didn't care that someone else had to pick up after him, as long as he didn't have to do it. Whenever Glenn worked on a school project in the backyard, Bernard never thought of how important it was to Glenn. Instead of lending a helping paw, Bernard only got in the way and bothered Glenn. Glenn just didn't know what to do with Bernard. No matter how hard he tried to be his friend and teach him how to be a good dog, Bernard just didn't seem to care.
When I go running through my park, where no dogs are allowed, I close my eyes and do what I want to do. I go there anyhow. Maybe it's wrong to go there. Maybe I should follow the rules. But I close my eyes and go where I want to go and do what I want to do.
Oh, boy, look at that. She's eating an ice cream cone, and it looks like my favorite flavor, vanilla. She probably wouldn't mind if I had a taste. Oh, it is vanilla. Ice cream in my tummy is very, very yummy. You don't mind if I take this with me, do you? See you later. This is almost as good as a bone. I think it's okay to take something if you really like it.
But the little girl was very sad. She liked her ice cream cone, too. Bernard should have known that if something belongs to someone else, it's wrong to take it away from them.
Do-de-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, wonder what Mr. Wilson's doing today. I think it's been exactly 1 day since I took his newspaper. There's the paper. And where's Mr. Wilson? There he is, right on time. Guess he doesn't see me or the paper yet. Now he does. Oh, doggone it. He's not going to try and race me again. Doesn't he know I won the Doggy Olympics last year? Here goes. Poor Mr. Wilson. He lost again. I know it makes him mad when I steal his newspaper, but it's just so much fun for me.
But Bernard was only thinking of himself again. By taking Mr. Wilson's paper and teasing him all the time, Bernard was not only being a bad dog, he was losing Mr. Wilson as a friend. He was also making Glenn very unhappy. Glenn wondered if Bernard would ever learn to be a good dog and be his friend.
Well, not a bad day so far. Hey, look at that. A doghouse made out of sand. Wonder if they need a dog to try it out. Why, I guess those boys didn't appreciate my help. But doggone it, as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters.
But finally, the dog catcher was told about Bernard's bad behavior. Bernard was making a lot of people very mad at him. He never stopped to think that all the things he did for fun bothered and even hurt the people around him. They didn't know what else to do but to ask the dog catcher for help. All the bad things Bernard was doing were catching up with him. No one wanted Bernard to be punished, but how else would he learn to stop making trouble for everyone? The dog catcher knew just how to catch Bernard.
Gee, I'm hungry as a bear. Wow, is that a hamburger? Somebody must have left that there just for me. No pickles? Hey, what's this? Help, Glenn! Help, Glenn! Oh no, please don't take me away.
I wonder why I'm here. I didn't rob a bank. I didn't bite the mailman. There must be some mistake. Does anybody care? Will I get another chance? I'll be a better doggy if I get out of here.
I really will try and be a better dog. Glenn!
Glenn came to take Bernard home. He wanted to try one more time to teach Bernard to be a good dog and to get along with all the people in the neighborhood.
Maybe I should have stayed in the pound. Bubble baths always make me feel so silly. Oh well, at least I'll look handsome. I'm kind of hungry. Wonder how these bubbles taste. Oh. Well, here I am in front of my house being a good dog. This isn't so bad, but I kind of miss the old days. Maybe I should take a walk and see what's happening around town. Oh, flowers. There's nothing like the feel of flowers on my nose. This is the life. I hope Glenn doesn't think it's bad.
But Glenn did think it was bad, and he was very upset with Bernard. He thought Bernard would change his ways, but Bernard still hadn't learned his lesson. Now he had to spend his days chained up.
Oh, doggone it. What am I going to do now? Hey, who's that? It's Mr. Wilson. Wouldn't you know he has to come over when I'm chained up and can't get away? I bet he's still pretty mad at me for all the times I took his paper. Looks like I'm trapped.
But Mr. Wilson wasn't there to punish Bernard. He was there because he felt sorry for Bernard being chained up.
What's he going to do to me? A hamburger? My favorite. I just don't understand this Mr. Wilson. After all the times I've stolen his newspaper, he's still as nice to me?
Bernard was happy that Mr. Wilson brought him the hamburger, but he still didn't like being chained up. The first chance he had, he ran away again.
Oh, it's nice to be free again. Hey, there's Mr. Wilson's newspaper. And no Mr. Wilson either. Boy, would he be mad if he found me out here.
But more than being mad, Mr. Wilson was sad that Bernard still hadn't learned his lesson.
Oh, hi, Mr. Wilson.
And he still wanted to give Bernard one more chance. Bernard started thinking about how nice Mr. Wilson had been to him the other day. Now he had to decide if he would be nice to Mr. Wilson.
Maybe Mr. Wilson and I can be friends. Here's your paper, Mr. Wilson. Sorry it's a little slobbery. I know I've been giving you a lot of trouble lately, but now I really am going to be a good dog.
Bernard did become a good dog. He finally learned that you don't have to make trouble to have fun, and that having friends is one of the most important things in the world. Bernard became friends with everyone, especially Mr. Wilson and Glenn.
I think it's better to be nice. I think it's better to help. I think I can be really, really happy if I think less of myself. Maybe everybody will like me. Maybe I'll win an award. Maybe I can be a doggy to look up to. I think I can be a doggy to look up to. I know I can be a doggy to look up to. Maybe one to love.